So work has been kind of okay for the past week. The biggest thing that happened is there's a particular form that we're very particular about at work. And so I went to my coach and I was like, hey, this particular form that we're really particular about that requires so much extra proofreading from people over me, could I get the training on that so that I'm able to fill it out for myself? Because I think that would improve my productivity. And she said, that's a wonderful idea. So that's what I did this past weekend, or this past week at work, is, just trying to be a better employee where I am. I also put in for a small position that is in the training, involved with training, because I think it would be great for me to get a little bit of training experience. I'm, you know, it would probably not be a permanent position, but I would still very much like to work in it. So we'll see. And, like worst case scenario, I get it. I found out I don't like it. And then I have, whatever. But it would give me a little bit of training experience. I do have my tutoring, but training in a corporate environment is a little bit different. And I would like to dabble my toe there. Although these are all very like short-term improvements, and I'm kind of like, I want big picture things. I've been looking at, everything recently, and I'm trying to figure out how I can make things better. My tutoring is nice, but it's, not going to make me rich, probably. And I do have that worksheet on Teachers Pay Teachers that I'm still getting together. I have two of them. I'm going to complete them. I've got one of them half done. Need to put together the key for it, because that's also important. So I'm working on that. I'm also I was looking at the FE exam again recently. I think that's my biggest step, because there's a lot of places that I think would consider me more seriously if I had the FE exam, especially if I passed it for mechanical rather than for aerospace, because deep down inside it's kind of okay for me to be any kind of engineer, and mechanical is closest to what I already know that isn't such a niche field. So I'm looking at the mechanical exam review materials that are provided on the website to see what I need to do to be prepared for it. I do wish I'd been able to take it straight out of college, but we'll do the best with what we have, and I'll make it work. So I do have that goal also. I also have my small projects that I keep telling myself I'm going to work on. I was looking at things, and I do think that it would be prudent for me to, stay here, because I have all these things that I'm working on, but I'm not really following through on any of them. I think, really, really, really following through, no really this time, on at least some of them that might make some money would be a good use of my time, and it would also save me from spending money. Although I did go out this past weekend and I had some fun. I think I made some new friends, so that's good. And I also got my information for filling out my taxes, so I should be able to go ahead and get my tax information taken care of. That's something that I would like to get taken care of sooner this year and not put off. It should be a lot easier, because I did it last year and I don't have as much documentation to go over this year. So between those two, it should be a lot easier. Looking forward, I'm planning to stay local. I've contacted a couple of friends. I'm hoping I'll be able to do some stuff. Amy did pick up a copy of Guild Wars 2, so I'm hoping to play some with her. And of course, I'm also hoping to play some with Jacques, and if there's anyone else, I know that my friends out in Raleigh, Mike and Olga, also have a copy. So I'm looking to play with me, especially in games that don't cost money. So, life is okay, but like I was thinking before, just keeping everything steady until April, when I see a big drop in some of my monthly expenses, is probably best for me right now. And that gives me time to focus on the important things in life, like improving life.